it's Ben. Today we're going to be doing coding basics, and what we're going to be doing in that is going to be setting up our text editor. So first of all, we're going to go to our web browser. So I'm just going to make a window, and I'm going to use a program called Sublime Text, and you want to go to sublimetext.com. It's one of the best ones. In my opinion, it is the best, just because I'll give you an example in a second. So if you're on OS X or Mac, you want to get that one, like I am. It says buy here. Let me just show you. They want you to buy a license, but you don't need to, because it's just the trial is unlimited. It just bugs you every like 15 saves. You need to buy it, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I'm just gonna download it, and it should download, and it has. And I am gonna install that like a normal person. And it did not install. Okay. So download. That's weird. Alright, I just figured it out. It for some reason disappeared from there, so I just had to go to my downloads. So you want to double click it, the DMG. It's pretty simple, normal. Doesn't want to open. Alright, I pressed it too many times, I guess, or maybe okay. So give that a second. And you want to drag that into applications, and then you can double click on it. So I'm going to double click. If it doesn't work, just drag it into applications. And I'm going to replace. Okay. So keep both. I'm just going to keep both for you guys. So now you can double click it. I already have it running, so yeah. So now, I'm gonna go launch it up. I'm gonna go make a new window. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and now we're in a new Sublime Text 2 Sublime Text 2. This is just how it looks. And first things first, file, save. I think everyone knows save. And then we just say YouTube. Put that in documents. Actually, let me put in my, okay. So then after your name, the name of the file that you want to do, you put a dot for the extension, like that dot. It's a little dot, obviously. And now what you want to do is dot. So let's say you wanted to do JavaScript. You would do .js, because that's JavaScript. If you want to do HTML, that's like a code. That's a web development language. You do .html. .css is like a styling coding language for HTML, for web development. So I'm just gonna create this as an HTML file. You know what, I'm not even going to save it because I want to show you. So I just called it YouTube, not even any extension. You don't have to. Now it will be just a text file like you see here. That's just a text file. So now I'm going to go through Sublime Text a little bit. So where it says plain text in the bottom right, plain text. It says plain text. It should, once you save it as an extension, it will change. But if you just save it as a text file, like I have here, it will say plain text. And then when you click on it, it will give you all of these. So let's say you want to code in HTML. And now if I type in HTML and press tab, I get this. This is just like setting up of HTML. You'll learn about that more in my other videos of coding. Tab size. So when you tab, it gives you, so let's just say 1, just to mark our place, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So it lines up. So the tab size, tab size 4, here is how many spaces. So if I do tab width, I do 1. 1 should be the same. 1. See, it's the same. But you can change it to whatever you want. I suggest 4, because that's how a lot of coding languages. So, like, yeah. So, I'm just going to keep it at SQL. That's like a database coding language. I will not be teaching that, though, yet. So, if we go to about subline text, click subline text 2, it just says registered, because I have mine registered, because I hate that message. It says remove license. I'm going to do that real quick. Remove. Okay, I will do that later. And when you go to file, you have all of these simple, also check for updates. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, so I'm on it, the newest one. So if we go to preferences, all these, like settings, user. This is really what you can do. It's weird. That's all you can do for the user. So let's say I want font size to be 85. Save it, and now it'll be giant. If you really want to do that, then you can do 0, and then save that. That would be tiny. And now I can't even see it. So let's go back to, 35. 35. Save. It's much more reasonable. 25 is good, I think. So, more like 15. That's tiny. So, I'm just going to set it to 21. 21. Save. Okay, that's perfect. So, now, yeah. So, selection is expand section to line. I don't know what that does. You really won't need that anyway. Well, select, I think you have to have some text, so let's just say some gibberish. And then selection, single selection. Selection, and then select all. That's just like Command A, simple. So, yeah. Selection is, you won't really use it because I just use the shortcut. So, edit is, undo, redo, some other option. Copy, cut. Cut is like when you want to get rid of something, but you still want to copy it, put it on your clipboard. Paste, I think you know what that means. To put it from your clipboard onto wherever you're pasting it to. Paste and indent means, okay, so let's say gibberish. Okay, Command A to select all of it, Command X to delete it, and then if I go to, what was it? Edit. Paste and indent. Sometimes it works. I don't know why. Find, I think this is pretty obvious. Press find. By the way, it's just a basic. We'll get more into it later on. You can just type. Let's say I had these random numbers, and I had more of them, and then I said that, and then I said Ben, right? And then I searched Ben, and see how it highlights that? So, or it makes a box and highlights it sometimes. And then if you do 282, because that won't work. So if you do 28, comma 2829, and it will highlight where if it's there. So yeah. What else? Find, I showed you guys. View is just, spell check. It has spell check. It's really nice. Sometimes, it's nice spell check. So select everything and tools. Okay, spell check. I didn't see that. And then 0 misspelled words right here because it doesn't know these are words. So if I say, John, it might say it's incorrect. Select it and go to View, Spell Check. Oops. View, Spell Check. Let's see if this actually works. John, Q. Okay. I don't know if this works. It'd be nice, no, dude, this doesn't. Okay, save. Oops. See, it will say that. No, I do not want to purchase a license because I have one. Tools, build system. You don't want to do build system. It's not a good build system. For Python, I suggest you not use this. Use the regular idle, ideally, for Python. Project, it's like your files and you can open them. Window is just the size and like minimize. That happens. What is that? Get rid of that. Window help is just regular, and then if I press enter license, I have a license, but I'm not going to use it here because you guys are going to steal it maybe. Not accusing anyone. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe, like, and comment if you have any questions. I will leave the link for Sublime Text below, and thank you for watching. See ya.